Mummy.
Everyone, zombie, are those the same thing technically?
Frankenstein? What is Frankenstein? He's a
Frankenstein.
monster, right? I mean,
He's more of like a zombie though, right? Because
yeah,
he
that,
dug him up and rebuilt
I
him.
never thought about that. But he does wear,
A lab
at,
coat.
at all times, lab coat. No matter.
I mean, if you go to school long enough to get that lab coat, you got to wear that lab coat.
Yeah. Be careful out there, like make sure you have an open door and maybe one other person there present, maybe another lady teacher. Yeah, a research partner. Oh my gosh, dude.
Right. Drink here. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Hey everybody, welcome back to Anime Me Pod. It's me, Joey, co-host Al, and we're here to bring you some more anime, y'all, because we are getting down. We're halfway through May right now, halfway through month number 5, and we got a new virus that's about to pop off.
Yo, hey, get used to it, okay? If you're not used to the world ending every month, get used to it. It's just how it's gonna be. I mean,
it's how it's been since 2012.
Since 2012, the Mayan calendar ended, and now we're living outside the Mayan calendar, and so anything can happen. Anything can happen, dude.
What if the Mayan calendar was just like the normal life was going to end in 2012, and then after 2012 everything was going to be crazy.
Ooh, the idea of the multiverse, right? Like we were inside of time in 2012, and now that we're outside of time, chaos can live. Oh, dude, hey, Joe Banks, you're onto something here, and I hate it. I hate it. You know what I like though?
What's that?
Anime Me. Anime Me is a podcast where two friends show each other anime. We teach you how to watch and love anime first episode, everywhere you listen to podcasts.
Everywhere you listen to podcasts, everywhere you watch podcasts, that is where we are, y'all, because today's anime is interviews with monster girls.
We don't have a theme. This is just May?
There is a theme. I forgot to ask you on the last episode what your guess was.
I mean, I thought it was Mother's Day, but this isn't. Not one mom.
We'll talk through it, this one, and then we'll come back to it.
Okay. All right. We'll circle back. Leave it in the comments if you know what the theme, because I have no idea. I also don't have any idea on how to read. So, with that in mind,
cue it up. Terrible synopsis.
That's right. Terribly read synopsis with Sal. I make sure not to read this beforehand so you can judge me accordingly. Interviews with monster girls. Succubi, Doulahans, snow women, and vampires. We're a little different from the humans and called demi-humans. Lately, we've been called Dimmies. This is okay. There we go.
Satire?
This is nope, just poorly read. This is poorly read. This is a stimulating and heartfelt school demi-human comedy featuring those very unique dimmies and a high school teacher named Takashi Tetsuyo. Tetsuyo? Close enough, right?
Yeah.
Who's highly interested in learning more about their daily lives and habits. And let me go ahead and add on the last part, and he's also on a watch list. Just a watch list. Hey, you know what? Just because you're on a watch list doesn't mean just people are just watching. They're just just in case. Just in case. Let's see here. The first thing I wrote down was kitten girl? ? already doing that anime thing. We open in on a girl with those aren't ears; those are just her hair. This is just anime stuff doing anime things, right? Like
Anime stuff doing anime
she's
things.
got a
Yeah.
little like snaggletooth,
Yeah.
like kitten fang, and a little like her hair's done up so the way she
Little
looks like a
ears.
little
Yeah.
ears, right? Like that's just cuteness, right? That's just like Japanese anime cuteness. And some weirdo walks up on her. Is that where we open? Is that how we open?
Let me recall. Yes, because
Yes.
he walks up on this guy walks up on a girl at night, and he's all
Yeah.
like, "Hey, what do you do?" Oh no, we get the intro of the demi-humans because it talks about demi-humans being around now that they're part of life,
Ooh,
and they become they become a part of society. No, wait, that's is that
is that
after?
the other one?
That's
Is this the
after.
one? Do they open each character opens up a book in their each like standing in front of like a pop up book?
Yeah, yeah, that's intro. Yeah.
That's the
They're like their
intro.
own. Yeah, there's intro pop-up books. He walks up on our first monster girl, whose name's gonna be Hikari.
Who
She's
we
outside. She's in front of the school at night, and of course he's a teacher, so he's all like, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
Which, by the way, we find out later that she's a vampire. What does
Yeah.
she got to be afraid of? I guess maybe garlic and wooden
Nah.
stakes, but come
Come on,
on now.
come on.
Let's see here. That music, by the way, that's in the opening.
Yeah.
I got like some real heavy DDR vibes with
Oh
that
yeah.
beat. That beat was like boom, boom,
Oh
boom,
yeah. It
boom.
was
I'm
bumping.
like,
Yeah.
that was some bumping DDR Dance
I'm gonna
Dance
start hit. I was start hit
Revolution.
some DDR moves. Yeah. Get my
Yo,
mat
I
out.
was that's how I learned to dance, okay? So
Yeah.
don't ask me to dance or you're gonna get your toes stomped, okay? I had to look up some stuff. There was some stuff in this show, like a succubus,
Yeah.
a Doulahan. They were making some of these words up, and I was like, nah, I think I've heard some of this.
Yeah.
Um, let's see here. There was a little bit of exposition. Yeah, kind of explaining like the world and
Yeah.
how there are demi-humans
Yeah.
that are like how would you describe a demi-human?
The way they described it is it wasn't
They're not
it
like they're
was
like almost like
kind of genetic. It's kind of genetic, kind of not. It was more like a mutation in the gene. So they're
mhm.
almost kind of like mutants a little bit. That's what it
Yeah,
seemed like.
and they were
Because we see later on in the show, Hikari has a sister that Takashi walks up on, and they're introducing. He's all like, "Oh," because she tells him she's a vampire. Um, He's like, "Okay." He's like, "Is she a vampire too?" And she's like, "No, she's just normal." And so it's one of those like I think they're kind of like mutants almost, where a genetic mutation happens to where you either are a normal human or you become a demi-human.
and you have some sort of you're either
Yeah.
like you're like Sleepy Hollow and you got to carry your head around in a
Yeah.
basket or
Or
or, or you're a
you're a
vampire,
vampire,
uh
succubus,
a succubus.
snow person.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can't imagine. There's got to be werewolves too. That's got to be demi-human,
yeah, it's
right?
gotta be thing. Gotta be, yeah.
Um, uh,
Lycans.
the the math teacher comes in, sitting there.
Yeah.
Tetsuyo
Yeah.
is sitting
He's a
down.
biology teacher.
Yeah, which I was like, at first I didn't get. I was like, well, what are we doing here? They don't even explain that he's a teacher yet. But he does wear
A
uh
lab
at,
coat.
at all times, at all times, lab coat. No
I
matter.
mean, if you go to school long enough to get that lab coat, you gotta wear that lab coat,
He's
no
got
matter
this.
what.
He's got them the Miami Vice sleeves rolled up to the elbows. I mean, if we see this man hooping, he's probably gonna be in that lab
They're
coat.
like,
You know what I'm
"Oh,
saying?
he
Like
is Dr. J."
literally a real doctor.
Uh,
Uh, let's
but
see
he's talking
here.
to his coworker because we
Yeah,
get the exposition of he was gonna write his college thesis about demi-humans, but he didn't know any demi-humans that he could interview, slash the school wasn't going to
didn't.
fund his research.
Yeah,
And so he had to kind of just put it off to the wayside.
at a part, I had okay. I had a bone to pick with it, but then I'm like, that's fine, whatever.
Mm,
Because he explains that part, like I didn't know any, I didn't get to like they look down on it,
mm,
and now he's intrigued because they're all part of society now, and he wants to like figure out who they are and what makes
yeah.
them. But I'm
What
like,
makes them
also
tick?
there's a whole like infrastructure that's been put into place. Like they show
They have
like an
their
office
own,
building
yeah, what was
that
it, their
or
own,
like demi-human
the
um
services in City Hall.
yeah, like that's some
The way they were
infrastructure.
explaining it, it almost seemed like they were treating it as a disability.
Yeah,
Because
right,
they're like,
like
yeah, you
they
get your
were
disability check if you go sign in with the government.
secondhand citizens a little bit,
Yeah.
which I mean, I guess there's a little bit of that. I had a friend in when I used to live in Arizona that was he was partially Native American, and they got like reparations for all the terrible things that America did to these people that used to live here. You can go ahead and cut that out, or you know what, snip it out and let's put
Snip
it
it up.
on the put it out there in the world, like as if they don't like people don't know, but
Yeah.
like they had some a little bit of help from the government. There was government assistance in place
Yeah.
for that. So I do imagine, like, if you
Yeah,
are,
I know you think you can get scholarships too
mhm.
if you like market for
But if you
college.
were, if you didn't, if this is just like a mutation and you didn't want
Yeah.
to be a demi-human and you're just kind of thrusted in it into being a demi-human, yeah, you would hope that. I mean, I could see people like for real. Like it's always that thing where you see like if you're a mutant, then you're probably
Yeah.
treated. That's the whole like premise of X-Men.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
X-Men, they're all like
Treated
they're
differently.
they're outcasts because they're
Yeah.
different, and people are scared of what is different.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see that.
During this whole show, I was kind of thinking to myself, um, especially for the Doolahans, um, during the birthday process,
Uh huh.
what does the head come out separate?
That's like
Preset.
okay. So like I was thinking that same thing. Okay, so I would be freaked
Yeah,
out.
the daughter pulls my baby out, and there's no head. I
It's
would be like, yo,
they got flames,
yeah.
for like hey, where the head is, there's flames coming out the neck. A
Oh, the
blue
flames are
flame,
coming out. What are you talking about, flame?
and flames, and then also the head, and it seems to be okay.
Yeah,
How does she eat? Like,
yeah,
like
yeah. It's a lot of questions.
just throw some food down the neck
Yeah,
hole. The head's
you throw
fine.
charcoal in there and some wood
Yeah.
chips.
Everything she eats is charred.
Yeah.
It's all smoky. Yeah, like I mean, it is kind of interesting like cuz I did look that up. I was like, Doulahan, I don't know what that is. One of the characters, one of the friends is a Doulahan, which if would be equated to I would say Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah,
Sleepy
headless horseman.
Hollow, headless horseman. He rides around. He's got a water pumpkin for a head, or lost his head somewhere. But I'm like, name another one though. Do you know another
I know it's
Doulahan?
a
It's not common.
Irish folklore
Oh, is
origins,
that
I
what it
think.
is?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Irish folklore, I think is where it
L-
originated from.
Lots of headless monsters out there. I can only name that one, maybe two. If let's see here.
Let's see.
In
Uh,
that one movie, there's a movie Hocus Pocus. There's a
oh,
zombie in
Zachary
that
Banks.
movie. Yeah, but no. It's the other one.
Which
You're
one?
on the right path. No,
Oh,
he's the zombie guy. He's got his mouth
oh, what
stitched
was it?
together. His
No,
head
yeah, it
comes
was
off.
Zachary. Yeah, it was Zachary because the
Is
other
it?
kid's name was Max. Because the kid you're thinking about, I
No,
think his name was
no,
Max.
no.
And
You're
Zachary
thinking.
Binks. No, Zachary Binks was the one that was in the grave.
Oh snap! You're
I
about
think,
the
or
people are
was he
gonna
the
be
cat?
yelling. Zachary Binks is the cat.
The cat. Okay.
I don't remember the name is on. You're right on the. It is
It's
on
on the
the.
tombstone.
But anyway, he's. I
Yeah.
would say that's probably a Doulahan. Um, but they were just throwing around phrases like as if we should know. And also, if anybody comes in contact with this new math teacher who is part of the school, she's gonna turn into a succubus and has a. They didn't show it. They showed reference of what she would turn
Yeah.
into. She's not wearing a whole lot, by the way. Not wearing a whole lot. In the show, she's like buttoned up all the way. She got a tracksuit
Yeah.
on, zipped to the top. But
Right.
we all know that somebody is gonna graze her hand, and she's gonna turn into.
It's coming in.
It's
One of these
coming.
days.
In one of these episodes, there's gonna be an interesting interaction, which there are already interesting interactions. I don't know. He Tetsuo is intrigued by this. Like that, which I have questions. Like it seems like he's new to the school, or either these kids are new to the school. They don't explain that part of it. Are they new? Because he's over here like, I want to
uh,
talk to these kids.
Ikari's the vampire. She's a new student. Because during the show, she comes up to him and she's like, "Oh, hey, you're a teacher here." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, so you're a new student?" She's like, "Yeah." And he asks her, he's like, "Oh, why were you standing outside school that night?" First of all, and she was all like, "Oh, well, I put on my uniform, just try it on,
Because she got
and then
excited for
I
school.
got excited and I wanted to
Yeah.
just go get the feeling of it. And then you came up." He's like, "Aren't you proud of me because I ran away from a stranger?" It's like, "She should be proud of me." He's just like, "I guess."
I don't even know who you are,
Yeah.
honestly. Okay, and then also maybe that girl's head came off and now she's newly beheaded, the Doulahan, because she's like, she comes to him and saying, our vampire girl comes to her and he's like, "Hey, so and so's head came off," or no, wait, I was nice
No,
enough
she
to,
was sick and she carried her head to the nurse's office.
but
She
she
couldn't
could.
carry her body. Yeah.
But like it's not like it was a surprise that her head came off. It was just her
Yeah.
sickness.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I see. This is the part that I'm not catching, because I'm like, is he new to the school? Are they new? Like, how does he not know that they have vampires and headless kids at this school? Because now he's like, I'm intrigued by this and I want to talk to you guys.
Which they might be first years. So that might be what it is.
Maybe that's probably what it is. They're like new to the school. The
Yeah.
the whole like demi-humans thing is a new
Yeah.
outbreak of things, which, by the way, we've got this new virus that's coming out.
Was it the Hanata virus? Hanata virus?
Yeah, it might be turning people into demi-humans. So let somebody know if your head comes off and you have
Yeah.
flames, like blue flames coming out of your
Let us
neck
know how you
hole.
eat in the
Yeah.
comments.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, chat, put in the comments, what is it like to be a succubus? But okay, we have some things. There's got to be some things in place, because then he has these conversations with these kids one on one. I'm like, I don't think it's the best idea, bro, to be having one on one conversations with these girls in a closed room,
Dark, dimly lit closer.
dimly lit, closed room. 2026 and 2026, bro.
6? Nah.
I hope nothing. Let's just say I hope nothing weird goes on. Okay, I wrote down this. Somebody did say meowabunga, which,
Yeah.
oh, dude, that's been there the whole time.
The whole time. Meowabunga.
Meowabunga, dude. Oh, we could have had surfing kittens this whole
You know what?
time.
Take me back. Go get the time machine. Jamie, get the time machine ready.
So Jeremy, get this. We're gonna make some merch that says meowabunga on it. I want a surfs up kitten saying meowabunga. I don't know what that was too. She said something. One of the friends was like, "Look at this funny picture or video or something like that." Brilliant. Let's see here. What else? There was some interesting things. Oh, I guess this is what prompted this whole like weirdness. So his first conversation he has is with what is it? Remind me, our
Hikari?
the Hikari, the vampire girl.
Vampire.
And he like just is asking like general questions that you would want to know about a vampire. Like, hey, like
do you need blood to sustain yourself? Do
yeah,
you bite
what do you?
people?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about garlic?
Yeah,
How do
yeah.
you feel about a cross? A stake to the chest? Because he shows her a book of like, well, this is what we've always interpreted with
Mm-hmm.
vampires as like garlic and the stake through the heart. And she's going through and correcting. It's like, well, this it's like I really don't. I think she said she doesn't really like garlic, but that wasn't because of the vampirism. And she said the stake to the heart. She was like, the stake to
I'm
the
pretty.
heart could kill me, could probably kill anybody,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
So that was pretty, self-explanatory. And then he shows her, he's like, well, what about the cross and stuff? She's like, oh, this is just a cute accessory. And, she's kind of like going through and debunking all these, what do you call it? Uh,
Misnomers,
Misnomers,
myths.
preconceived notions that we have about vampires and stuff. And then she also gets them with the new lingo, and she's like, "Oh, we don't like to be called demi-humans." It's like, "We like to be called demis now." He's like, "Demis." She's like, "Yeah,
Yeah, demi-human is outdated,
yeah,
and
they
have some respect. Call us demis.
Demi's the new
Also,
posh."
uh, she's trying to make fetch happen. Okay.
Yeah, fetch.
There was that one part, and I was like, okay, this is the word I was looking for, and you might use your discretion on bleeping this. Nah, it's not that
I'll
bad. It's not that
timestamp it.
bad. Yeah, timestamp it. Here we go. It was, and she used this word too, a bit erotic. Uh,
Oh, this when he was talking about the biting people,
the biting
because
people, because
he asked her about because it was about having like the need to survive. He's like, "Well, do you need blood? Can you eat food?" And she's like, "Well, we get packs of blood from the government
hmm
that we can see now, so but we can eat normal food." She's all like, "Biting can't do that. You can't bite people to get blood from them." But for her, she's like, "But that's more of like a relationship type thing, like intimacy
yeah,
type thing."
yeah.
And with how she thought of like by of how she thinks biting people works. Like for her, she's like, that's too intimate of a thing to bite somebody. It's like we're able to do it, but that's just too intimate.
Yeah, it's too intimate. And then she
Yeah.
proceeds to play a joke by pretending to, like, she sticks like two
Yeah.
pencils in his neck to make believe that, like,
Yeah,
hey,
she
I'm
did.
joke. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just, like, bit you as a vampire.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's bad timing, man. Don't do that.
Bad
That's
time.
weird.
Yeah.
Like, like you're gonna. That's definitely you're crossing the line. This is
Yeah.
where things have gotten a little weird. As this is what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Like, put the man on the list. Be careful. Be careful out there. Like, make sure you have an open door and maybe one other
Yeah.
person there present. Maybe
Have a
another lady
research
teacher.
partner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a research partner. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, be Keanu Reeves
Yeah.
of the world and have your hands
Yeah.
showing and present at all times.
Showing the present. All times.
um yeah, let's see here. Oh, I think I wrote this down. If I was that girl and I had, if I was a Doulahan, I'm definitely losing my own head. You know what I'm saying?
Where my body go?
Yeah. Where that body at? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, man, I was around here somewhere and now it's rolling somewhere else. But
Yeah.
then that's where we end. Like the Doulahan. I think what we're seeing is that. Give me the name of the vampire again. I'm gonna forget it immediately.
Hikari.
Hecate like has this conversation with the Doulahan. Like she seems to have. She's still trying to deal with who she
Yeah.
is as a Doulahan and like her
Yeah.
head and being separate and like. And I
Yeah.
think
She's trying to like figure out how to be social without being too because she understands how weird it is for her head not to be attached to her body and
yeah,
for her
and
situation.
there's
It's
something.
just she's trying to like
Mhm.
comprehend and combat how she can be normal with that.
And I think maybe having the conversation with the teacher might, like this is the first time she's really talked to somebody who's kind of like, who is not going to be judgmental and he
Yeah.
wants to just have a conversation. Like, what is it
Yeah.
about you that maybe, you talk things out, you will learn some stuff about
Yeah. What
yourself.
makes you you? What do you do? How can we compare normalcy to your situation to other people's situation type thing?
Yeah. And I think that's probably maybe where he comes in and where he kind of is doing a bit of a service by having, you know, um,
A
conversations with
space
these
to
kids.
talk
Yeah, safe
about
space.
stuff.
A safe
Yeah.
space to
Safe
talk.
space.
What else did we miss? Am I missing?
We had the snow girl, which her name was Yuki, because she's also being rushed to the nurse's office, but she overheated. Obviously, because she's a snow person, so
Uh,
she needs to be cold at all times.
mhm.
and because she's telling Takashi that, hey, there's these other Demis in the school, and there's also that song because I think they talk about her too. And he's all like, "Well, I see you hanging out with her, you know." She's, "Oh yeah." He's like, "You seem." I think it was going back to the biting stuff, and like,
Mhm.
she's all like, "Well, I'm more comfortable with her because she's a girl, but also says she's a snow woman, she's colder, and I'm a vampire, so I really don't like the sun that much. So being in a cold, dark space, you know, me hugging up on her, it feels more natural for me to do because she's cooler. You know, it's
Yeah.
for that like." Instead of transferring body heat, she's transferring body coolness,
Yeah,
you
and
know?
she goes in on, like, "It would be nice, I think about, like, sucking her
Yeah.
blood a little bit. I
Yeah.
wonder what that would be like," and I'm
Yeah.
like, as
You,
l
do what?
do this is recorded, by the way, this
Yeah.
conversation is being recorded, and,
At all times.
and now it's going on the record,
Yeah. But yeah, because she also too talks about, like, drinking tomato juice as well, that she likes that.
Yeah, kind of, because is it because it's red?
Um,
But she doesn't did she
yeah.
say that it kinda, like,
Oh,
soothes
I
or
kinda is it they had this conversation because he's asking her about the difference between eating food and eating blood and how she views it, and she was like, "Well, I can't really understand it," but she equates it to he's like, "Well, there are humans who are vegetarians who don't eat meat, and they survive." She's like, "How do you think of them?" And he's just like, "I think it's kinda cool." She's like, "That's it." She's like,
Yeah.
"That's how I feel about vampires who don't drink blood to survive versus vampires who do." That exact feeling you have about vegetarians is how I feel. And he's just like, "Oh, I get it now."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, I think I mean, it seems like where we're going with this show is that we will continue to be introduced to more demi-humans,
Mm,
and he will continue to have the conversations with these demi-humans. I don't know where it goes after that though.
seems kinda like a slice of life thing, like, it's gonna be a daily thing, like,
A day yeah.
he's gonna be able to write his paper that he wants to now, basically by having these interviews and interactions with these Denny's.
There you go, Joe Bangs. You know what? Every time I'm like, what is this show about? You hit me with the one sentence,
And the one is
that one hitter, like,
that
hey,
one hit a
I got here's what it is, Sal. I'm like, yeah, that's where this is going. That's where this is going. Okay. Well then, hey, with that,
yeah.
hit us with them facts.
All right, let's get into the facts of interviews with Monster Girls. So, this started off as a manga, and it was written and illustrated by Betos. And it was released on Kodansha's Seinen manga magazine, Young Magazine the Third. And it came out in September of 2014 and ran all the way till April 2021, where it transferred to monthly Young Magazine in then ended in December of 2022. And so the original manga run ran from September 2014 till December of 2022. Wait, hang on. Did I mess that up? Give me a second.
Mm.
This is where my bad handwriting comes in.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Aw,
Not just me.
yeah,
I'm not
not
the
just
only
me.
illiterate one on this show.
Not the only related one. Let's see here. Give me just a second. Bam. And this is bam, 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 bam. There you go. Yeah, 2014. September 2014 till January of 20 or no, December of 2022. So it ran all the way for that. And afterwards, there was a spin-off manga written by Kai Hashimoto with the art by Hajime Honda, with the original creator Peto supervising uh, the spinoff. And the spinoff was called Okochan wa Katenanari. And it was released on Kodansha's Young Manga Ace, the Young Manga Magazine the Third, in January of 2019, and then moved to Young Manga Magazine in May 2022. And it ended in December of 20. Let's see. No, and then it moved again to Young Manga Whip in December of 2021. It ended ultimately in January of 2023. So the spinoff, which I think was basically just about I think it was following her Sakati's sister, I believe. That's what the spinoff was. So kind of
The
like
the
in the
twin with
same
no
universe.
powers.
It's with no powers. I think that's what it was about. But yeah, that was the spinoff. And then the anime came out in January of 2017 and ran all the way till March of the same year with a total of 12 episodes plus an OVA. And so this was directed by Rio Ando with the script handled by Takeo Yoshiko, with the character designs by Tetsuya Kawakami, the music comp done by Masaru Yokohama, and the animation studio is, of course, A1 Pictures, who have brought us so many great animes such as Fairy Tail, Darling in the Franxx, and Solo Leveling. So, a big name in the animation game
Yeah.
brought this to us. Um, and so the opening song is called Original by Tracell. And then the ending song is called Fairy Tale by Sangatsu no Fantasia.
Uh,
And
you know, um, did you watch this in the sub or the dub? Did you do
I
both?
watched this both. I did both. So I will say Tetsuyo's voice actor, Japanese and English, they're kind of in the same vein. They didn't there wasn't that much difference as far as their tones and stuff. Hikari's was her Japanese voice was good. Her English voice was good. The teacher, Saki,
Mm-hmm.
the psych-based teacher, I will say her Japanese voice was a little bit higher pitched than her English voice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but other than that, like all of them sounded pretty tonally the same. So
And what did you think about the voice
yeah,
acting? Because I thought it wasn't too terrible. Like the
no, it
voice
was pretty
acting.
good.
D-
They're pretty good. Like I said, he's kind of like the way he is as a character. I feel like the voices personify that for Takeshi, um, which both the English and the Japanese voice actors have a ton of names under their belt when it comes to anime. They've done a lot of great roles, been in a lot of anime. I will say that his Japanese voice actor, whose name is, let me pull it up. Got it right here. Japanese voice actor for Takashi is uh, Junichi Suwabe. His dubbing roles are pretty awesome. He
uh-huh.
does uh he does Basketball Kin and Barbie. He's Blade in Eternals. He's Eddie Brock in the Venom trilogy. He voices Eddie Brock for the dubbing. Um
Mm-hmm.
Also his let me see. I know I pulled it up here. Uh in his anime roles, I don't know if you could tell did you watch this both, some of them?
Yes, I did.
Where you reminded of somebody for his Japanese voice? Because he's
Mm,
a lot of them.
oh,
Some of them we done.
I don't think so. I don't give it to me.
I would say one of his voice acting jobs is part of one of my newly favorite shows. He is our MC Shiguro in Ugly Mug After Fighter.
Yeah, I can hear that. I was too distracted by his English dub voice, which is not confirmed because I don't. He's not the same person. He just has the same tone as.
Yeah.
Some people would know this as the Jackbox guy. You know what Jackbox is?
Yeah.
The game like where you play with your
Yeah.
friends and on phones and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think it definitely is not him. But he
Sounds
definitely
like it.
it sounds like him a lot. And I was like, all I could think, I just kept closing my eyes, like that's a Jackbox guy. I think.
I know this voice.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway,
But yeah, well, like I mean, all the other voice actors, like they've all had their, um, they've all done a lot of the shows that we've covered. Uh, they've all had a great list of what they've done. Other than that, as far as info and everything, like I said, that's pretty much it. So far, I could tell it's only one season, 12 episodes.
interview with Monster Girls. Let's go ahead and guac talk this bad boy.
Let's squawk talk this bad boy.
You could tell that this show is. I mean, they put some money into it. I mean, they got a good
Yeah,
production team for it. They got good voice actors. They did quite a bit to kind of flesh this show out, and it's got really good reviews. It's like
yeah,
4.7 out of 5 stars with like 12,000 reviews,
yeah.
and like over 80% of those reviews are like 5 stars.
People watching, people liking.
People watching, people like monsters. I think I do too. Yeah, I do. I think I like it. There's something intriguing. This is what
And we've
slice
had the
of.
old school shows like Monsters, the Monsters. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember the monsters. I mean
Adam's
the
Family.
Addams
Uh,
Family. I mean we grew up on
yeah.
monsters. Like some of the animated shows we used to watch. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I guess you could even say X-Men. X-Men, they were
Yeah.
monsters
Oh yeah.
technically.
Monsters, Mutants.
Like mutants are
Oh,
almost like monsters. I mean, a lot of stuff that we watched when we were kids. I feel like a lot of stuff that we watched when we were kids were scary. I don't think
yeah.
kids watch
Gargoyles.
gargoyles. Yes, dude. Like lots of
Cats.
not not the play. I know what you're talking
Not
about,
to
but
play.
yeah, but cats. Yeah, cats are scary monsters. I mean, a cat will eat you, Joe
Yeah.
Bangs. By the way, a cat will eat you. Okay, they may love you
Yeah.
forever, but they'll
Make sure you
still
leave your window crack open.
just like don't leave any knives out.
Yeah.
Like um, where was I going with that? Oh, so there's a lot to be liked by this show. Like there's a lot to like about this show. The music is solid. It's like well animated. Oh, and the fact that this show, like conceptually, they're gonna flesh out some interesting and weird things about. We're so used to watching these monsters like do their monster thing, but what is
Yeah.
a world where a monster is just living in a world? Like
Just got a job.
yeah,
You
just
just
got a
going to
job.
school.
You're just going to school. You're trying to live your life. Like
Yeah.
I'm just. What if there's vampires out there that are just trying to do their homework and trying to
Yeah.
like fit in? So that.
On that same customer service call, being asked if they plugged in their router or not.
Yeah, you're at school and you're trying to not be a weirdo and trying to like figure out how you laugh and talk and walk
Yeah.
and not be. You got to make a decision on what you're gonna have for lunch, and you don't want to be weird about
Yeah.
eating a hot dog in public, you know, like just trying to do like regular old things. And that's what this show is kind of, I feel like it's gonna try to tackle is like, what is a monster, a day in a monster's life?
Yeah. When they're not destroying cities, what is their normal day to day?
Yeah, like that reminds me of what was that Wreck-It Ralph where they have the bad guys, like
Just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a
make
bad guy.
yeah, that's a little bit of what this is. A little
Yeah.
bit. They may make actually now that you say that they might make a little like a
What
group.
do you call it? Demon Hunter group.
Yeah, or no, or like just like a no. What's the thing where they're like
What is it? Click.
nah, yeah, I guess so. Or a support group. A support
Support
group.
group.
Support group. Where,
Yeah.
like they like he's facilitating these conversations. They just need to talk to each other. Like,
It's their own AA meetings.
Yeah. Like, hey, how's it going? Yeah,
Yeah.
my head sometimes rolls down the
Yeah.
stairs and it's annoying, like
Say I woke up and forgot where I put my body.
yeah. That being said, it was entertaining enough. Also dubbed all the way, so it's already subbed and dubbed.
Yeah.
If I were to rate this 1 to 10,
1 out of 10. Here.
1 out of 10.
10. Interviews.
Interviews with the vampire. 1 out of 10. They really didn't give us a whole lot. 1 out of 10. Okay, I got it. 1 out of 10 lab coats.
It's yeah.
Yeah. How many am I putting
How
on?
many?
Will I wear one each day?
Yeah. Do you have one for every day of the week?
Do I have how many, or am I gonna change up the outfit just cause? 1 out of 10. I'm gonna go 5. Like I'm half there. You know, like I'm
Yeah.
50-50. The show is entertaining. Is it for me? If you're into slice of life, if you're into monsters, there's some comedy. What is this rated in?
Comedy, supernatural.
Comedy, supernatural. Yeah, so like if this is your cup of tea, you know, I'm 50-50 on it like cuz I don't know. I mean, there's only would you say there's only 12 episodes
Yeah, 12 episodes and then an over.
and over not a lot to commit to.
Yeah.
It does seem highly rated. I mean, maybe I should you know what? Maybe I should just watch it. You know,
Yeah.
maybe I'll go over 50%. Every time here's the thing. We unjustly rate this show on the first episode,
Yeah.
which it's not fair. It
It's not
may
fair.
maybe
But it is the one that decides, am I gonna watch this or not?
it is.
Do
It
I give it
does.
another shot?
It does it's kind of tough when there's so much to watch out there. Do I want to
Because
continue?
we've all been recommended stuff. They're like, oh, hey, yeah, watch this. Watch that first episode. I'm like, nah.
Nah. Yeah, hey, did you watch it? Like, yeah, I watched the first episode.
Because you'll know, especially within the first episode, if you're already on your phone looking at other stuff and not really paying attention,
Yeah.
you can kind of tell if you're gonna
Yeah,
be into the show
and
or not.
I can feel myself
Yeah.
like fully engaged in something and
Yeah.
then when I'm not. And how I can kind of like and maybe the show is pretty decent in a way that you can just half watch, half not watch
Yeah.
slice of life kind of thing. Where are you with this? 1 out of 10. What did you think about the show?
What did I think? Music was good in the beginning and the ending. Animation was good. Like I said, A1 always does pretty good with their animations. They did score points by having one of my new favorite MCs as the guy there. His voice did feel familiar, and then when I was doing research, I was like, okay, yeah, that's where it was from. It's pretty cool. Hopefully they could get more out of him. Still waiting on season 2 for Ugly Mug. Uh, Everything else, like I said, I like the ideas of just like another because I am a slice of life guy, so this is kind of my alley
Mhm.
when it comes to that. Um, all these stuff, I didn't know that the Headless Horseman was called a Doulahan. That
Me
was one of the
neither.
things.
Me neither.
All the other ones I knew about, like,
Mhm.
okay, yeah,
A
Sun
succubus.
Woman, Succubus, and all that. All those terms I've heard. Doulahan, I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's from Irish folklore. Which, when you think about it, I was like, yeah, Doulahans does sound Irish because that does sound like an Irish last name,
Yeah,
like the Doulahans.
or
Yeah.
Houlihan.
Oh, Hulahans.
Patches O'Houlihan.
Banishes whole Hulahans. So
Mhm.
it is pretty cool. If you think so, like, all right, cool. Are we gonna get more into the backstories? Are they gonna bring in some of the actual like worldly folklores into this when he's doing these interviews? How much of that's gonna come into play? So it does pique my interest there. Um, all in all, I will give this a 6.5.
Okay.
All in all.
Okay.
Um,
I would have thought you'd been a
so
little higher, but
yeah.
that's fair. I
I've
mean,
made it up there with the last one. Like it's like got my entrance. Will I watch it? Probably I will finish it, but it won't be a like necessity to finish quickly. Since it
yeah.
is they're both this one and our episode, they were both short animes with only 12 episodes, so I can space them out. Um
Well, now, like,
Especially right now, because I'm seeing like I said, I've put off reading Dandadan for a while. But I've been seeing some like stills and panels from these latest chapters where I'm like, it's irking me to
maybe,
go read it, but I know I'm gonna
maybe.
finish them within like 3 hours.
Well, okay. Is this show? It's just not like renewed, or do you think these 12 episodes encapsulates a full
Mm,
story? Because
it may just encapsulate because, like I said, it did end.
it had
Uh,
a 1 year. This is about 1 years, right? Like 1 year that they
yeah, it was
2020 to 2021.
Where'd I put it? I wrote it down. Where'd it go? It was 2017. So it's January to March. So it was a 3 month span. So from January to March 2017, anime came out and then just I don't know if it never got picked back up
Hmm.
or if it's anime because the manga did it and until 2022. So there should still be some more left. So or it might have just been one of the ones that's been left in limbo. because like we said, A1 Pictures does a lot of other stuff too. So a lot of other stuff, especially since they did solo leveling, a lot of we know a lot of that's kind of taking up a lot of their space with how big solo leveling's got to. And then
I do have
so I
one.
think it's just on their list.
I do have one burning question for you, though, Joe Angel.
Yes.
If you did wake up with some sort of, what was that? The Hanto,
Hanata virus, I
the
think.
Hana,
Hatana virus.
if you end up with
Benihama virus.
that Benihana virus that turns you into a monster tomorrow,
What I want to
what
be?
would you want to be as a monster? I mean, because like, what else are we missing? Like, these are just a first couple of monsters that we're just seeing on the
So
show.
still these. So right now we got the vampire,
Vampire,
succubus,
succubus,
Dullahan, and the
Dullahan,
snow woman.
Snow Woman.
There's still the Lycans, which are the werewolves.
Yeah, Lycans. Let's see
What
here.
do we call it? What else would they
Whatever
be? A
Jeffrey Epstein
yokai.
is, whatever
Whatever
Diddy
Epstein
is.
is. Yeah, whatever they are, those are real monsters.
Those
right
are
there.
real monsters, all right? Like, those are American-made monsters.
Like monsters. I don't know if you could turn into a mummy.
Oh, yeah, like
Or
mummy.
that'd be one. Zombie. Are those the same thing technically?
Frankenstein? What is Frankenstein? He's a monster, right? I mean,
he's more of like a zombie though, right? Because
yeah,
he dug him up and rebuilt him.
I never thought about that, but yeah, he's reanimated life of some sort.
But I was thinking about it would kind of sucks to be a Dullahan because I just imagine like
how
you're going to the restroom, you walk into the stall, and then if you
where do you put your
where
head?
do you put your head?
You better have some sort of hook
or what if
system?
you drop your head into the toilet?
Oh no!
That's the worst. I think it would suck to be a Dullahan.
It would suck to be a Dullahan.
Sure.
Yeah, because she brings it up to her.
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey,
how do you do this? How do you do it? Yeah.
That sounds like a hard life,
Yeah.
I don't want to be vampires where it's at. I think that they
vampires where it's at. I
think so. Like you got real powers.
I say yeah. You got powers. I could deal with tomato. I like tomatoes.
Yeah,
tomato juice.
Yeah. They have the best time. They party.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Vampires.
I mean, I already eat a medium rare steak, so I'm halfway there.
You know what, Joe? Just go all the way there. Hey, you know what?
Just go all.
Try.
Just go bite a cow.
Yeah, just try. Yeah, just raw.
Chupacabra that thing.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Be a chupacabra, bro. Like or a lechuza.
It's a lechuza.
Lechuza's probably. Hey, I hope he talks to a chupacabra or a lechuza on the show. Then I'm watching. Okay, now we're in this. Now I want to see. Now we're talking.
All right, circling back. So we got 3 animes down. What is your guess for the theme of the month?
What's one of the one thing?
What's the common theme? The common theme? We had. They're like female supporting. They're part of the main crew. I did say there's some wordplay going.
We had Pharmagia the one before.
So Pharmagia. The last one was Do You Love Your Mom with their 2-hit multi target attacks.
And then
I got this review with Monster Girls. We got one more Monday this month before I reveal it.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to keep holding on, and maybe the chat will get there before I do, because I still got.
So I gave your hits.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah, you got me. There's some sort of wordplay.
Wordplay, and what's the main thing what's the thing they all have in common?
Okay.
Those are your 2 hints.
Okay. I will take what I can get. I still got absolutely nothing. I got nothing.
When I say it the next episode, you're gonna be like, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be like, this whole time.
Good.
This whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time. And we can do while we're waiting for that time, you can go drop those comments. Let us know what you think. And while you're there, let us know how you're liking this podcast. Let us know what you would wake up as if you got the Henny Bada virus, guys. Let us know in those comments. And while you're also there, give us those likes, give us those 5 stars, give us those shares, turn on those notifications because these podcasts come out on Monday, every Monday. Wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us, such as Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, wherever you listen, that's where we are. And you can also go to our website, anime-me.com, where you can not find only this episode, but all the other episodes that we have, all the other stuff that we got there as well that we covered with all the other isekais, all the other themes that we've had. We have a lot of themes, guys, and we're always trying to get it going. Last month we didn't have a theme, but this month we do, guys, for sure. And what else do we also have? We got some merch as well, which is on our website. So go there, get some merch, get popping, get locked in, because once the once this thing gets shut down again, we're gonna need some new drip for that new VR experience, guys.
Look good for the inner space.
Look good
Interweb.
for the inner space, guys. Well, I've been Joe Angel with my co-host Sal. We'll see you on the next one. Let's.
Peace.
これはアニメミーでした。これから帰国の旅を始めます。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Man, I'm gonna have my first class plane ride next week.
What? What is that?
Yeah.
What, Joe Banks? You're you rolling like that? You balling? How you doing this?
Rolling like that.
What are you doing? Where are you going? What? Tell me everything, dude.
A lot of ramen. I'll say that. A lot of ramen to ball.
Snap. Are you going? No,
I'm going to Colorado. Me and Manny are gonna go see Alonso, and then all three of us are gonna go watch 5 Iron Frenzy play in Denver.
Oh,
And so-
dope, dude. So
I
what,
think
like
Manny's driving, but I'm gonna fly since I live farther from Denver than Manny
Yo.
does.
dude, that's so dope.
But-
Oh man,
and it's on Delta too, which because I spent like a whole month looking between because I was all like, so if I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna go ahead and bite the bullet, do a first class just to experience it because I fly Southwest all the time for work, and so that's always like hit or miss, especially with
Yeah.
Southwest.
Yeah.
So I spent like a whole month looking at like, all right, what's like a good first class seat, what they provide and stuff, airlines, seating and all that. And so I was
Dude.
like, well, Delta usually got top. They do have a new, I think it's called the Airbus 320 Neo, 321 Neo,
Mhm.
which is like more upgraded seats with like, it looks like kind of like a half capsule, but I think those are for a little bit longer flights. Because I know on some of the other ones, like I think like some of the what do you call it?
They can plug you into the Matrix, bro.
They can plug you into the Matrix, bro.
You're laid out and they just
Yeah, because I think on the bigger ones, it's more for international travel. Like the bigger, like the actual, like solid, like little capsules you can get on first class. Those are more international. With domestics, it's still a pretty good. Because I looked it up, I was like, all right, who's got what, and then like all that, and so yeah.
Dude, that's freaking baller, bro. Like, hey,
I know.
you get everything. Like, if they go,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
sir, would you like it? And you just say yes.
Oh, they just sent me a email yesterday for my meal on what I wanted to eat. I was like, yo, this is awesome.
Hey, hold them up. Hey,
Like, hold- what? I
not
get a
just
meal?
peanuts, not
Yeah.
just peanuts. Like, I guess I'll have the crackers. No. You're gonna get that filet mignon, bro.
Filet
Okay.
Nah, I don't even know what that is.
I can't even pronounce it. I don't know.
What is it?
Just you can eat juice. Put some juice on that thing. Like do it up, man.
Yeah.
Like that's.
I
so
decide if I
dope.
want to go dressed hood or nice.
Ooh, you
Because
know
you
what?
always walk in like, because mostly just for the reactions of like,
Mhm.
if I go dress hood on a first class ticket and have people walk by and be like, this dude's in first class?
This man, anybody
They
can
just,
do it. Like,
they just saying anybody here now that Spirit's out of it. They just he came for Spirit.
that boy, they canceled the flight in the middle of the. And he's they parked it.
Yeah.
They parked it down in the parking lot, and he just jumped on a different plane. They turned that mug into a Spirit Halloween immediately. It's already got half the name. That's dope, dude. Like, you got to tell me everything about it, because
Oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna be like,
I've never even been on a first class flight.
Because I know with Southwest, you just get groups because it's also like the seating, but you
Mhm.
want to be in like that first group or whatever to get
Oh
seats.
no, I think they've changed that now. They've taken that away now. They don't do it
Did they?
like that anymore. Supposedly, like yeah, because you'd like just kind of bunch
Yeah,
up in like 1 through whatever, and it's
yeah.
kind of almost first come first serve. I think they've taken that all away
No.
now. Like
I know the last time I went, I
it's a
sat in
bunch of
the
bull,
exit aisle because a lot of people don't like those seats. But those exit aisles
dude.
do have more legroom, and I like to sit by the window too. Plus, if it's going down, I'm definitely gonna be the first one out.
Yeah,
You know?
they usually ask you like you're sitting there.
Are
They
you
go,
willing to help? Yeah, I'm gonna help
yeah,
myself be the first one out.
like, I can pull a handle. Okay, I'm great at pushing buttons. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I'm a button pusher. Hey, that's gonna be so dope. When is that again? Next week?
So I'm leaving next Friday. So I'm leaving next Friday and then flying back Monday,
Dope,
which
dude.
will probably I don't know how jet lag I be on that
But you
Monday.
got to go to work immediately, bro. Like
Yeah, yeah.
the plane is gonna drop you off at work.
At work.
Shoot. I hope not.
Nah, I think I should be good because I think I'm supposed to be back here in like 1. I think it's when I'm supposed to land. But
I will say that those like the 1 hour to 2 hour differences in like
yeah,
those always mess with me. Like those are a little harder because it's just kind of a weird thing. You can't like sleep through to get yourself to be reacclimated. You're just
yeah.
like it's kind of like daylight savings time a little bit. You're
Oh,
not
yeah,
good.
yeah.
You're not good immediately. You need
Yeah.
like a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You need a day or two for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Dope. I didn't know they were still. I didn't know they were still doing it. By the way.
Yeah, they came back like when was it? Was it around 2020? Before 2020?
Mm-hmm.
I was still over there when they came back.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were. I remember them coming back, but I didn't know if they were like. It was
Yeah.
just like a little small tour. They're like.
Yeah,
doing,
I think they had 2 album releases since they came back.
Okay.
But they're playing like a bigger. I think they have like some other bands, like some other bigger bands and some other people. So playing there.
Man, I'd like to go to Red Rocks out there. That's in Colorado, but
because no, last time we went out there, we went to Garden of the Gods out there in Colorado Springs.
That's
and then
cool,
when I went to, I can't remember where I was.
Ooh, and it's probably like nice right now too over there.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's been nice here. If it's half as nice.
As long as it's not humid over there, because we've been dealing with humidity over here.
Yo, we always look at me. I'm glistening with humidity, bro. Like
listening, dog.
I got a hat on because this, the humidity just in your face. All these people who are moving to Texas, they're gonna be sorely mistaken. We've had really nice weather lately, but you just wait till it's 105 degrees, 110. The humidity's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
The mosquitoes trying to kill you.
I met a lady who was from Oregon, Washington, and when it was raining a couple weeks ago, she's like, "Yeah," it's just like this all the time over there. I was like, "Oh yeah," I was like, "Well, it's just gonna be like this for maybe a couple more weeks." I was like, "And then I hope you're ready because it's gonna be crazy."
Yeah, because then it'll feel like the apocalypse, and you're like, "What are we doing?"
I even watched a YouTube video where there's so this channel I follow called The Boys. Half of them are from Australia, and so half their crew and camera team are from Australia. And 2 of their camera people were doing BTS stuff, and they were talking about how they came to Texas in the summer because a couple of guys live here in Texas. So they came over here to film, and they're all like, "We didn't realize how hot it was in Texas. Like it's hot in Australia." They're like, people say it's hot in Texas. And they're like, we didn't understand it until we got here. And they're like, our GoPros were overheating. We had to like keep stopping and then starting back over to shoot. They're like, we didn't realize how crazy Texas heat was. Like, yeah.
Yo, I mean, I used to live in Arizona when it got up to like 110, 120 over there. And it gets to 98, and if it's just like over here, 98 is miserable. 105, not until you acclimate, and then you just, you just straight up
brush it off.
Yeah, no big deal. I walk to work in this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
get my check. Was it 98? Get my check.
It's freezing outside.